What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of G&P Tuesdays. It's only been like 5 months since the last one?
Oh, it's just been a blink of an eye, you know?
With coronavirus and everything, yeah. The last time we did this, the world was not in impending doom. Alright, so we're going to be watching this Nintendo training video from 1991. I've never seen it before.
Neither have I.
You skimmed it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a wacky time, so we're going to learn how to be an employee at Nintendo. I've wanted to know my entire life.
Same here. I'm ready to become enlightened from their deep insights.
Me too. Now, you do have your passport, right?
I do.
Okay, because we're going to Japan! What? That's where they're located. I don't know.
Oh!
Yeah.
See, I'm so in the dark when it comes to video games. Gotcha.
Alright, let's just start this.
Alright, well, let's go on an adventure through our imaginations.
You work hard. You do a good job. You're nice to your customers. Why then must you suffer the headache of returns?
Excuse me, I'd like to return this Nintendo. Who do I talk to about that?
What kind of Nintendo customer is that? The dude's decked out in a suit.
I don't think that's the customer. I think that's the CEO. I don't know, it might be a customer. Everyone knows old men are the people who play Nintendo games. I mean...
Hi there, what can I do for you?
Customer service sent me over to talk to you, to give this to you. If you take a look at it...
I love how this dude is just Tim Allen. It's a Tim Allen knockoff selling this old man Nintendo game.
To talk to you, to give this to you. If you take a look at it, I don't know what's the matter with it. It was working, and now it's not working, so I'd appreciate if you, take a look at it. I'd like to get an exchange for it if I could.
Yeah, I don't know what the matter with this is. It's covered in, piss and poop on it. I mean, you see it?
It looks like it's made out of wood. Like that's... it looks like Tim Allen, tried woodcrafting something together. Something did seem sus about that, what is it, Nintendo 64?
I've got to go.
Okay.
Do you know what's on here?
No. I mean, the kids couldn't have done anything. I mean, they're good kids.
Sometimes they'll put soft drink or something on there.
Sometimes they'll use it as a coaster, sometimes we literally just take a baseball bat and just beat the shit out of it.
I was gonna say, that now that we can see it better, it looks like it's so covered in rust. It's like that's their outside console, you know?
No, it's not soda pop. I don't know,
Certainly.
it was fine. I would just,
The worker's like, alright, you know what? Now that I know it's sticky, I just don't even want to know.
It really makes you think about what they were really playing on there. Any sort of...
How about the customer who tries to bully you into taking back something you know isn't broken? These guys are a real problem.
You people amaze me. You really amaze me. Your quality control people, they just have bats in the belfry. Bought this Game Boy yesterday, took it home, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No picture.
They really decked this guy out in the most stereotypical early 90s nerd ever. He's got the duct tape holding his glasses together. He's got the...
That's the E sector of the Game Boy. I can fix it myself, but I'm lazy.
Did World of Warcraft exist at this time? Shouldn't he have been playing that?
No, Jacob.
It did not?
I don't even think the internet was a thing back at that point. This is 1991, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know if World of Warcraft was single player before.
Jacob, they could barely even render a game with recognizable human features at this point.
Well, yeah.
Mario Bros was the most advanced thing there was.
Alright.
You know, I mean...
Well, let's see.
EEPROM.
Power on. Battery looks okay. There's the tone. Here we go. I think this is probably the problem. Yeah. Just needed to turn up the contrast a bit. How's that look?
All of that to play black and white Tetris.
And what about the nice guys who actually have a legitimate problem? In many ways, they're the toughest of all to take care of.
To bother you. The controller doesn't work.
Oh.
There's a picture, but there's no action.
This is literally the most genuine mom I've ever seen. That's not even an actress. They literally just pulled this mom off the street.
Yeah, whose son had an issue with his console, you know?
I didn't want to have to bring it in, but I just couldn't get it to work. And
There you go. It's working now.
Oh, look, sweetie, it's working.
I love that this is literally SpongeBob music playing.
Yeah, it's like when SpongeBob goes to the grocery store.
Yeah.
This is what's playing.
It's like that stock royalty music.
Now tell me, when you plugged it in, did you put it into port number 1 or port number 2?
I put it in port number 2.
Okay, well, plug it into number 1. Because if you put it into number 2, it won't work.
Yeah.
You put the controller in the player 2 spot. You can't play a one-player game.
I need to put the game inside the game slot in order to see
God, why didn't I
the
think of
game
that?
on TV.
I'm sorry, honey. It was really something.
It's easy to see that all customers are not the same. But no matter what size or shape they come in, and no matter what kind of products they're bringing back, they all have one thing in common. They feel they have a problem.
Could I bring you a pie later?
She was
This
just
is the most genuine mother I've ever seen. in my
yeah,
life.
that's true. She just kept rambling on, and he's like, "Oh, if I get a pie out of this, then it's worth it."
I hope she actually did bring him a pie.
Yeah,
Really
all
hope.
acting aside, you know that like after this scene, this actor turned to this actress. He's like, "Hey,
It's like,
You're
you're serious about that,
serious.
right? I didn't read the script before this. Is that part of it?
Well, it doesn't. It just seems to be a solid color on the TV screen,
Aha. Okay, so you put the game in, fire it up,
and it's just
solid
blank,
color.
solid color.
Well, does it look anything like either of these two right here?
Oh, the blue one.
It's so funny watching people from like decades ago try to figure out technology because it's so simple. Just like you have to, what's happening here? I'm pretty sure you just didn't have it plugged in. Literally.
yeah." It's like things that are so Googleable that it's just like you know.
Why don't you take the service brochure with you, too? It'll help you if you need to troubleshoot anything in the future. Okay, and if this gives you any more trouble like that, I recommend you call the Nintendo World Class Service Consumer Hotline. It's got a toll-free number there on the front of the brochure.
Let's call that number right now. Let's see what happens. Should we?
Yeah, let's try that out.
All right, let's
I
call
think it
the
might be
number.
the same one.
Oh god. All right, this is it. We're gonna call Nintendo.
Hi, thank you for calling Nintendo.
It
The
works.
same number.
Hello, Mario. Is that you?
You may want to visit our
It's
website.
Mario.
Is Zelda in there?
Yeah, Zelda is in there.
Oh,
Jacob.
cool.
Specialist. Text us.
Okay, this is not really doing
Yeah,
it.
okay.
I think we get the point.
Yeah, either connect me to Pokemon or shut up.
Okay,
right?
I got something I gotta go again.
Even when you don't have the time to spend with the customer or have the final answer, Nintendo's got the answer to the problem. We have a nationwide network of...
When's the last time you think this man had sex?
Well, he is working at a Nintendo store.
So I'd say his chances are already pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd say he hasn't had sex for about the last 40 years.
I was gonna say 40 minutes, dude. This guy's... Look at him.
The training kit is there to help you. When you have or are given some spare time, review it. There's no telling what you might pick up that will help you during the next occasion you have to deal with a customer return.
Is that a training kit, or is that like the Holy Bible? Look at the size of that thing, dude.
Yeah.
That is a brick.
Yeah.
That is a brick. Nobody's reading that.
That has the source code of every single game
You
inside
can
of it.
program an entire Nintendo console with that book, I bet.
That's right. Imagine if you open it up and it's just one page of text. It says it's not that deep.
Hey, part-time Nintendo employee, full-time player, right?
So, what did we learn from this training video?
I learned... I can get back to you in a couple weeks on that.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank as well.
Yeah, I don't think I learned anything, actually. I learned that you can clean the inside of NES, and that every customer is different. So I did take away one thing from that.
True, I learned I do need to plug in my console.
Yeah, exactly. You have to plug things in. That was a good one.
The game needs to go in the game slot.
That one was messing me up for days.
Yeah.
So really, this didn't teach us anything. I feel bad for anyone who had to, because like really, if you're training to be an employee at one of these stores, that's not. I mean, I'm not going to know how to solve these problems. Imagine me just being out there, just like someone's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do with this." I'd be like, me neither.
I get.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I get this was from 30 years ago, but even 30 years ago, was this really new information, or was this just basic electronic troubleshooting? You know?
I don't know, probably the latter. But okay, well, thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, check out my boy Philosophase's channel if you want some deep insights on philosophy topics.
That's right.
And subscribe to my channel, please. I'm broke. I need money, please. We'll see you the next time we do a G&P Tuesday episode. Might watch for about 10 years, so see you then.